Happy Monday, everyone, or whenever it is you're watching this. Thanks for joining me again, and we have some new vocabulary for this week. I loved seeing all of you who jumped on the Zoom last week. I hope you can join me again this week. On Wednesday, we have another Zoom, and we'll be covering these vocabulary words. Okay, this lesson should be pretty short. But you know, I like to talk, so it may end up being longer than I think. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing really well and you're keeping up with everything. You know that if you need any assistance of any kind, you can get a hold of me. Email me. I will help you. I am here for you. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to share my screen. Little Miss Challenged here. All right, share. Here we go. Oh, good. You should be able to see it all. That's fabulous. Okay, let me move my photo into the middle so I can see me because I'm so important. Okay, here we go. Our words for this week are romp. These might be for 2 weeks, actually. I don't know. We'll see. Romp, startle. Can you see that? Romp, startle, appoint, grief, jittery, sweltering, glee, vessel, pledge, and triumph. Okay, I think I might try to attach these worksheets to the email that I send out so that you guys can have them right in front of you when you are viewing this video, and you can work along if you can print. If not, that's okay, not a big deal. We are just moving slowly around here, and if you can't print, no worries. The important thing is that you learn these vocabulary words. I feel like the light just went out in my room. Anyway, okay, here we go. We're going back over to this worksheet. Romp, startle, appoint, grief, jittery, sweltering, glee, vessel. Did you just hear my ding? I have a friend who's texting me. Pledge and triumph. All right, here we go. A synonym is a word, and you guys know this because we cover this all the time. A synonym is a word that means the same or almost the same as another word. All right, so when you romp, you play. You've probably all heard these words before. They're not new words to you, but giving them a definition or finding a synonym for them might be a difficult thing for you. So here we go. We're going to get it done. When you romp, you play. Appoint means to choose. If you're jittery, you're nervous. Glee means delight. When you pledge something, you promise it. If you startle someone, you surprise that person. Grief means sorrow, and a ship is a kind of vessel. Triumph is a victory, and a sweltering day is a really hot one. You know, we have those in the summer, right? If it's sweltering, what I think of is sweating. When I hear the word sweltering, sweating. Triumph, I can hear the Rocky song in my head, you know, dun 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 dun. You didn't come here to hear me sing, but there you go. Victory, triumph, victory. Grief, grief means sorrow. It just sounds like a sad word. And a ship is a kind of vessel. A vessel is something that, well, when it talks about a ship being a vessel, I got to figure out this lighting situation. When it's a ship being a vessel, it means something that takes you somewhere, floats on the water and takes you somewhere. To startle someone means to surprise them, like when you're giving them a surprise party, or if you jump out from behind something, boo, and you scare them. When you pledge, you promise. So when we do the Pledge of Allegiance each week, we are promising to be true to our country and all it holds for, right? Everything it stands for. We believe that it's the place we want to be. We're going to stand for it, right? If you're jittery, you're nervous. Sometimes if people get too much coffee though, they get jittery like this. They're not nervous, they're just shaky. Glee means happy. Some of you may have seen the TV program Glee, which is a kind of a singing group. Appoint, when I hear appoint, makes me think of pointing. Appoint means to choose. When you romp, you play. All right, so now we're going to go down to the middle of the worksheet. Read the word in the first column. Find and circle, I can't read today. Find and circle 3 other words that mean about the same thing. All right, glee. Here's how I do these things. I look at the word glee. I'm going to look back up and I see glee means delight. That makes me think happy. Glee, happy. Okay, so does joy mean about the same thing as glee? If so, you're going to circle it. Does happiness mean the same thing as glee? If it does, then you circle it. I wonder if I could do that on here. Let me try it. I don't know if I can. If it'll let me do that. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm learning something new every week. Okay, I have draw. Let's do a thick squiggly line. Okay, glee. Does joy mean the same thing as glee? I think it does, so I'm going to circle it. Does happiness mean the same thing as glee? I think it does, so I'll circle it. Glum. Glum makes me think of sadness, so I don't think it means the same thing as glee. Gladness. Does that mean the same thing? I think so. All right. Appoint. Now remember, appoint means choose. Remember, it makes me think of this. To appoint means to name. Okay, now here's where this can be kind of tricky, because if somebody appoints you as like the president of a club, they are naming you as a president of the club. Okay, so in that case, appoint does mean name. Uh-oh, my drawer's not working. I think I have to try again. Appoint means name. Does it mean applaud? No, because this is applaud, right? Applaud means to clap. Does appoint mean choose? It does, so we're going to circle it. Does appoint mean to select? Yes. I am going to select the kind of donut I want, or I'm going to select the cheerleader that I want to be on the cheer squad. Okay, next one. Triumph. Go back up here. A triumph is a victory. And remember, it made me think of the Rocky song. So it means winner, right? Things that go well for you. So triumph. Conquest. Ooh, there's another good word. To conquest means to overcome. So it means to triumph, to win, to do well. Triumph. Does it mean success? Is it about the same thing? Yep, so we're going to circle it. All right, do you think triumph means about the same thing as trouble? I don't think so. And up here we read that triumph is a victory, so that's a no-brainer. We're just going to circle that one. All right, next one. Startle. To startle someone, remember we said it means to surprise them or to scare them a little bit. Okay, they might be alarmed, right? Oh, surprised, startled, alarmed. Okay, there's surprise. Again, that's a no-brainer because it set it up above. Does it mean to stare at someone? Not so much. To shock them. Not like you rub your feet along the carpet and you touch them and you shock them like that. No, although that could startle someone, right? If they get zinged a little bit by a little bit of electricity, static electricity. Okay, grief. It means sorrow, which is sadness, right? So is it about the same thing as unhappiness? I think so. So we'll circle that one. Grief, does it mean about the same thing as peace? I don't think so. Sorrow, we learned that up above, right? So we'll circle that. And regret, grief, regret. Regret means to be sorry for something that you did, or yeah, to be sorry for it. So I think that would make me feel grief if I was sorry for something that I did. Okay, jittery. Jittery, remember we said drink too much coffee or to be nervous. All right, so jittery can be shaky. Can jittery be nervous? Yeah, it set it up above, so let's give it a circle. Is jittery uneasy? Uneasy. That's kind of the feeling that you're not sure about something, you know, that would make me jittery. I'm going to say yes. Calm. If I'm feeling jittery, am I probably feeling calm inside? Probably not. Okay, next one, romp. Amuse. Amuse means to make someone, I don't know, it's kind of a happy feeling, don't you think? To amuse, amusement park, romping. Let's see, it says playing. Does that make us happy? Make us feel like we're playing, like we're romping? Yes, I would say yes. I'm going to just say yes on that one. Frolic. You may or may not have heard that word before. I'm just going to tell you, yes, it means the same thing as romp. Now, believe me, you guys, you're going to hear all these words in your lifetime, so you want to be familiar with them. If you are romping, you are probably not sleeping. But if you're romping, we learned above, you are playing. All right, so now the bottom one, well, bottom B. Read the two words at the base of each arc. Now an arc is kind of a curved line, right? Then write a vocabulary word on the arc that belongs with the two words. Okay, I have to tell you guys, I really had to think about these when I looked at them the first time because I don't know what was going on in my brain, but I couldn't quite figure them out. So, flag and salute. Which word did we talk about when we talked about flag and salute? Romp, no. Startle, appoint. That means to name or to choose. Glee means happy. Vessel is like a boat. To pledge. We talked about the Pledge of Allegiance, right? So that must be the one. So let's see if I can write it. Oh, look at me, all techie. Pledge. Oh, I do not write very well with a computer mouse though. There. Okay, to pledge. So this is what we're going to do with this. Okay, sticky and sunny. Which word makes us think of sticky or sunny? Romp, startle, appoint, grief, jittery. Oh, well, here, let's look over here. I see a sun, so maybe this is the word, huh? Sweltering. Oh, remember when I said I think of sweating? When I think of sweltering, it's just so hot that you sweat, sweat, sweat. So let's see if I can write that one there. Oh, my handwriting is terrible. Sweltering. My dot didn't show up. There it is. Oh my goodness. I look like I'm just learning to write. Okay, sweltering. That looks like sneltering. All right, there we go. Last one, boat and sea. Boat and sea. Which word did we talk about that talked about a boat? Jittery, sweltering, glee, vessel. Remember, a ship is a kind of a vessel. So let's do that. V-E-S, is that how it's spelled? S. I always want to spell it E-L, but I think L-E, but it's E-L. Okay. So this is what your worksheet should look like once you get it done. I've given you the answers. We actually worked through it together. All right, so this other page over here, you guys, we are going to, if you do that throughout the week, that would be awesome. And then when we get together on Wednesday, we will take a look at it and we'll fill in the blanks. All right, okay, that's it for now. How long did this video take me? Oh my goodness, I didn't even look. I'm gonna stop sharing. There we go. It says I'm recording, but it doesn't tell me how long. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. All right, you guys, I will see you on Wednesday for the Zoom, so please join in. I'll see you soon. I miss you guys. Bye.